Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Josh Thomas here. I wanted to jump in very quickly. I don't want to do this video, but I kind of have to because there's a little bit of a problem that could occur. I am currently, and I think officially forever, suspended from Twitter. Woo! We did it. We got suspended from Twitter. I don't know why exactly. I have a hint. But it doesn't tell me. As you can see, your account Joshy Funtime is currently suspended. For more information, okay, so we're going to find out why I was suspended if we click on this link for more information. But actually, we don't. It just brings me to a generic why people could potentially be suspended page on Twitter. And of course, Twitter, there's no way to like call Twitter and ask and, wait on hold and talk to somebody. It doesn't have anything like that. The only way that you can find out is if you send a message to their help, their help account. But problem with that is I can't actually access any of the direct messaging. So how am I going to ask you for assistance if I'm not allowed to send your assistance profile a message, Twitter? A little bit of a problem there that maybe you didn't see for some reason. So here's the deal. I can actually probably tell you why I was suspended. So let's go to my tweets and replies. Nintendo recently used Bill Nye, the quote-unquote science guy, as their as the person who's promoting Labo. And Tyler here is obviously pretty anti-Bill Nye, just like anybody with any common sense would be, because he's a lunatic and practices fake science and isn't even actually technically a real scientist. So I just said, yuck, this dude's a lunatic. What the F were you thinking, Nintendo? Pretty normal. I mean, you're allowed to criticize a marketing decision. Nothing really wrong there. And a lot of people were mostly agreeing. And then Tyler posted this video of Bill Nye being stupid, talking about how there's a million different genders, which there aren't. There's two genders and then a lot of different types of sexuality. And I just said, what a retard. And that got me banned. You're not allowed to say that 6-letter word, apparently. You can't say retard on Twitter, which frankly is retarded. We're to a point where you can't say retard? I can understand, like, the N-word, because that's, it's pretty nasty. But saying retard gets you banned from Twitter. Wow. The reason I think that's particularly strange is obviously I'm not somebody who's against handicapped people, nor would I ever mock a handicapped person. That's why I wouldn't relate the word retard to a handicapped person. But if you look, I've pulled this up. So the word idiot used to mean a mentally handicapped person. But you see, we as a society use the word idiot so much that it lost its meaning, which is a great thing to do to a word. You use it a lot, and then it just kind of means, as you see here, a stupid person. But way, way back when, idiot was referring to a mentally handicapped person. There are a lot of words that we use in our daily life, like, moron and nerd, which used to have a much stronger meaning. But we used it so much that nobody even remembers what the original meaning of the word was, and so it has no power. But when you are like Twitter, and you suffocate the ability to just casually use a word. And I wasn't even calling somebody in this conversation a retard. I was calling a celebrity a retard. I didn't call Tyler a retard or anything, but Twitter just doesn't allow it. So when you put a word up on a pedestal like this and you say, don't say that word. Don't say that word. You can't say that word. That's a bad word. You're not allowed to say that word. And if you say that word, you are going to be punished. That's a really good way to make sure that word keeps its power. And as far as I'm concerned, we should use all sorts of nasty words because it makes them lose their power and they mean nothing anymore. Remember saying the F word? Remember how powerful that used to be? Now it's nothing because everybody says the F word. And give it another 10 years and you'll be able to say it on television. I mean, you can say shit on TV now, and that used to be another one you could never say. I'm not really in favor of the idea of constantly using bad words, but to put them up on a pedestal and actually ban somebody from Twitter for saying retard in like a very lighthearted way, somebody who clearly isn't against handicapped people, that's messed up. So yeah, I just wanted to say this because the main reason I'm making this video is because some of you will be tweeting at me and you'll be like, why haven't you responded to my tweets? Why doesn't Josh like any tweets? What's going on with Josh? Well, Josh is suspended because he's a naughty, naughty boy who said Bill Nye the Science Guy is a retard. Which, to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, Twitter, you guys are behaving like a bunch of retards. Oh, by the way, I also cannot just close my account. It doesn't give me the ability to close my account anymore. I can't deactivate my own account, which is weird. If I'm so offensive and naughty, Twitter, let me delete my account so that people don't think I'm still actively on Twitter. Anyways, guys, I'm no longer on Twitter. To be honest with you, though, please don't mistake this as me complaining, because I'm really not. I'm actually kind of excited. I've wanted to deactivate my account, but I always end up reactivating it. And this allows me to get away from the toxic, cancerous environment that is Twitter. Anyways, oh, by the way, I want to point this out. There is a woman on Twitter. She's still on there. This woman right here. She's, I believe, a professor at a college. And she was tweeting about how happy she was that Barbara Bush died, talking about how great it is and how, look, Barbara Bush was a generous and smart and amazing racist who, along with her husband, raised a war criminal. F out of here with your nice words. And then she said, I'm happy the witch is dead. Can't wait for the rest of her family to fall to their demise the way 1.5 million Iraqis have. So this is a woman who's actively promoting how happy she is that Barbara Bush died, and she is still on Twitter, and she has a verified account. That's a little messed up. I can't say retard, but she can talk about how happy she is that Barbara Bush died? Oh, I guess it's because her politics are left-leaning and I'm right-leaning. So if you're a leftist and a liberal, you can get away with, threatening the president's life on a daily basis. But if you're Josh Thomas, and you lean a bit more conservatively, you better watch what you say. And by the way, I'm not saying that Twitter banned me because I'm a conservative. I'm just saying it's a bit strange that you have so many people with these far left views and they're allowed to just run rampant on Twitter with their nonsense. Anyways, I'm done with Twitter. Keep it locked right here for a lot of Nintendo coverage. I'm going to delete this video in a few days because the only purpose of this video is to just let you guys know why I can't respond to your tweets. I don't want you to feel like I'm being rude and not responding to you. But that is why. So I'll talk to you guys later. A lot of Lambo stuff coming up. See ya, you bunch of retards.